everybody. Focus. Happy Friday. Focus. It's Friday, the 22nd. And we are going to do Leo and Libra. Leo and Libra. 22nd. What you want? He want donut. That's what he wants. I've been teasing him. Not letting him get his shit. You want your donut, baby? Or you want a donut? See, I got a muffin for myself. And a donut for Bigum over there. I want to see Bigum. He's slobber too. Come here. Over here. Over here. Come on. When I tell you he drooled like you wouldn't believe, he drooled like you wouldn't believe. It's just running down like a faucet. That's all he wanted. So we're going to get this day started. Happy Friday to all. Purple Friday in my neighborhood. And of course, you know, it's a smoke session. We smoking. I hope you smoking. If not, you better get with it. Start your day out right. Start your weekend out right. Time to relax. Time to relax. Then I gotta go to work. Don't you touch my shit. As you all know, I'm the light-skinned Scorpio. Bringing you some words of encouragement for today. To always remember to love yourself first. And take a journey on me. Take a journey with me, not on me. Oh my goodness. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So take a journey with me, Leo and Libra. Let's see what we got on the cards for you today. Because I like to say, I smoke and I know things. Let's see what I know. That's what I like to say. I ain't got nothing to do with you. That's why it's my channel. You don't like it, guess what? Push the back button. Then if you look over that way, you're going to see a big X. Click on it. It'll take you away from me. And my weed. And I cuss at all my videos. So if you don't like cussing, move on to the next. If you would like to donate to my channel, the information is below. No, you're not getting my donut. That is mine, not yours. You ate yours. Get away. He's standing guard. Like, I want that. No, bitch, that's mine. Don't touch it. Don't want to get too high on you. Be looking at the cards. What they trying to say? What they trying to say about you today? We're going to start off with Libra today. So, let's see what the cards have in store for you today, Libra. We're going to do past, present, and future. So, in your past, we have what? The circle of life. The circle. And underneath, you have standstill. Oh, standstill underneath. I don't wonder what that means. And I'm using the Mystical Shaman Oracle. I thought that was pretty cool when I seen the box. It drew my attention. So I was like, hey, I got to have you. So number 8 is is circle. Unification, interconnectedness, and sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one, dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds as the cycles of life and the evolving self, ever changing and always connected. Human spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intrinsically connected. Intrinsic. Don't get me started with these words this morning. All right. We are all connected. It's 52 about with the standstill. So you're feeling like you're connected, but not truly connected. The standstill is 53 and 52. When standstill appears as a symbol of pausing, the act of observation and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action as well as what happens when one is stuck. So underneath, you're at a standstill position, but you're feeling unified. But it's also saying that you need to take a pause and you need to pay attention. So my main question is, what do you need to pay attention to as you're in this unified circle and group? So there's something that you're not seeing in your past, or that you did not see in your past. And the universe underneath, you know better. So whatever's going on, Leo, you need to take a minute and think to yourself and figure out what the hell's going on. No. Because although you're feeling this joyous and happiness, there's something underneath that is kicking at you. You can't figure it out. All the information is there. As I said, we are all connected. So being that we are all connected, you feel something. And you're not sure what to do. My opinion. So let's see what we have for you in your present. Look at the way she went. And I don't like when she do that. Don't play with me. You know better. So let's see what we have today for your future. Your present. They're upside down, all right. The Hermit. What did I say? And Strength. Did I mix them up? No, I didn't mix them up. Good. So we have the Hermit, and then we have Strength at the bottom. So as I said, there's something that you're not seeing that you need to go within and find. Like they say, we are all connected. And then we have Strength at the bottom. And the first thing that comes to mind is I have 2 8s and a 9, but it's 52. 52 equals 6. 7, excuse me. 7, 8, 9. Now let's see what the future holds. Yeah, he right here. Oh, look, in my business. Boy, if he could sit on my lap, I'll tell you he would. He would get so jealous if I got a smaller dog, because I would let the smaller dog sit on my lap. Oh, he would be jealous. What? Go lay down. He thinking he's gonna get my muffin. He is not getting my muffin. Not my muffin. So Leo, let's see what the future holds for you. Because you're standing here very strong and proud. And when I look at that card, the first thing I think of is underneath, you're ready to go. But on the outside, you're like, no, calm down, calm down. That's what it looks like. Look, the lion's ready to go. She's like, no, calm down. Not yet. And why not yet? Because there's still something that you need to learn. So let's see what your future holds. The pig spirit. There goes that 10. Peacock spirit. Let it shine and use your mind wisely. And that's good because, you know, a pig is very smart. Pig is smarter than you think. And then this peacock, let it shine. Now when they pulled, I'm reading numbers here. I was like, 4 and 7, yes, that's 10. No, so you stupid bitch, that's 11. I said, okay, where the fuck is the 10? And then I flip it around, and there goes that 10. So it looks like you're coming to a completion. I got 7, 2 8s, a 9, 10, and 11. So this 8 is where you're stuck out a little bit in your process of moving on. Why do I say that? Because you got 2. And then you got this 10 here underneath, let it shine. So that's a good way to jump from the hermit straight to the 10. Because a hermit is 9. And then you got 10. Excuse me. So as you are having the strength to go within, search for the key that opens up the lock. Because right now that's an analogy. Something that you want, you need to find a key to. So you can open up that lock. There are keys in that picture. And as you do that, you're going to let it shine. I got to show it. I got to show it. And I would like to say again that you're going to have fun as you're in that number 10. Oh, yes, you're going to have fun as you're in that 10. We all know that 10 is a completion and end, moving on. And look at that number 10. Now, that's the frog spirit. It says, clear, declutter. That's right. Because there's something that you need to go inside and find so you can open up that door and move on. And look at this. Another 11 is next. Lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Look at how you grow. And there goes the 1. Time to collaborate. So an ending is near. And you are moving on pretty damn good. What? Whoever just did that, I love you so much. Like, really. Like, out of your day, you took the time to peek at me. Give me a thumbs up. And roll. I appreciate you today. I'll verify some of these cards. The last deck I bought. Tattoo Tarot. What? I had to. Yes, I think I had to get my Tattoo Tarot. I went in there, and the lady was like, guess what we got yesterday? I said, I knew there was a reason why I was coming over this way. Because I have went to the stores. I went to, Barnes and Nobles. And they had the cat tarot. And I'm thinking to myself like, nah. I mean, the tattoo tarot. And I'm thinking to myself like, no, I'm not going to get it today. I'm going to wait until she gets to her shop. And I'm going to go ahead and spend my money, locally instead of with Barnes and Nobles. Oh, and I love this shop. It's so unique. Incense. Yeah. That's the only thing I buy. It's the first thing that came up. That's a shame. Because this store is very unique. And then what I like about the store is it personalizes, because every time you buy something, you get these little bags. If you buy something small, because of course they sell jewelry, so you get these little bags. And they have different bags. Oh, it's so cute. And they have different bags that they give out. So you can tell I went there a couple times, bought a couple small things, as you can see. And then when you go in and buy something bigger, you get a bigger bag. I got them pinned up on the wall, so I can't show you them. And they're made with the same materials. But I think it's cute and it's personal. And I don't mind, sharing with that company. But anyways, moving on. Let's verify the circle. And we have the Four of Cups. Ooh, the Four, and I love that Four. And underneath, what is this? The Eight of Wands. So underneath, you want to communicate something. But you know that you have to take a pause, reflect, see what signs were given to you that you didn't pay attention to. And then you have the Four of Cups, followed by the Four. Now the Four of Cups is sitting there, and I'm like, usually you're looking at the cup, wondering, should I not take it? But this one is a little different because, they're crying. But this isn't the Five. You ain't crying over spilled milk just yet. But she's crying. So maybe there's something that you need to see for yourself, and it may not put you in a good area. And then of course we have the Fool. And we all know that when we do make that next step, we're blinded to what's going to be ahead of us. But still, we take that step regardless of the outcome. So underneath, you want to send a message. It might have somebody feeling in heartbreak, but it's a step that you may need to take. As you sit back and watch. Everybody shows you them true selves. You got to be the one to look for it. And in your present, we have the Hermit. Because there's still something that you're searching for. But have you found it is my question. Because you want to send messages. Send messages to who? To what? Give knowledge to who? To what? Movement. Fast movement. Fast movement. Where? Especially when your person is telling you to relax and hold back that strength. You want to move. You definitely want to move. Look at that. Oh, because there's a balance that's coming. You need to change. You definitely want to move. But the universe is reminding you, calm down. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. I like the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Queen of Wands in the upright. With the Seven of Swords in reverse. So as you go in, as that hermit by yourself, go within, see and learn something that you weren't aware of. But of course you have to go on this journey by yourself. And in your journey, I guess you realize some information that makes you feel a little differently about those swords that were once stuck in your back. And what happens after that? And as you come out, you are coming out as the Queen of Wands. Good morning, good morning. And as you come out as the Queen of Wands, you are very fierce, passionate, ready to get shit started. But not too fast. Because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now usually the Seven of Wands is you feeling defensive, and you're not. Okay. I think that's what you need to have some strength on. All right, Leo. In your future, we have the Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Because in your future right now, you're not. I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Trying to get my Friday started right. Share some love with some people. Ooh, Leo, Leo, Leo. Going through some things, aren't you? All Leos, in my opinion, are going through some times of change. And it looks like you're going through some times of change. You need to have some strength on when to hold back and when not to. And you're definitely going through a cycle. Because if you rewind, we got the 788, 9, 10, 10, and then 11. Well, 10, 11, 10, 11. So you're definitely going through a cycle. And as you go through this cycle, you may want to pay attention to the red flags. Use your mind wisely. Meditate. Now let's verify these. Ooh, I love that. Look at that, the High Priestess. Because in your gut, in your belly, you know what you know. You may not really realize it yet, but when you get that gut feeling, yeah, make a move on it. But the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And you know what that is, right? Holding back. That's that 5. You ain't sharing or nothing. And that's a good thing. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We need to flip these cards upside down, Leo. How come I got 2 negative cards in my read, man? We was on a roll. And then you messed up in your future. Because I'm going to say that you may hold too tight. Okay. Sometimes I think you may hold too tight to your money. And you probably know that you do. Or you're maybe holding too tight to a situation But still underneath that it says you need to use your mind wisely. And also that you have a gut. What gut feeling do you have? There's a gut feeling that you have. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, Six of Pentacles usually is equal give and take. So we're going to say in this card it's not equal give and take. But you're also not begging. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So there's still some work, I will say, that you need to put in on yourself to make yourself happy. You're a happy person. So you need to think of some of that sunlight more often. And what I'm trying to teach my children is know when to say and know when not to. Sometimes nothing needs to be said. And then sometimes everything needs to be said. But use your mind wisely and let it shine. Put some extra work in on yourself. Because when you do, look at that next card. What? Now the thing I don't like about this card right here is that it's in reverse. But that's the thing. Because that lets me know that all you need to do is change the way you think. As you change the way you think, it will be prosperous. That change will come. But right now you're not thinking correctly. So always remember to love thyself first. Accept what you would accept. Accept what you wouldn't. That's why that 4 is here. Because I'm trying to figure out why the 4 showed itself here. And it also decided it wanted to come up down here next. In reverse. With the king behind it. So I'm like, okay. It's got something to do with love. You're looking at it one way. But you need to sit back. Review some things. Because there's something that you're not noticing. You feel it deep down in your gut, but you're not paying attention to yourself. So my main question is, how much do you love yourself? Ooh. Ooh, who you mean we clicked? Who are we? Who are we? I'm being nosy now since you want to talk. Who are we? Plus, I'm done with the Leo. Oh! I wonder why that is. So what's on your mind? What do you need to learn? What are you trying to move through? Because that's the only time you go looking for guidance, is when you're trying to realize something, move through something. So what are you trying to move through? That's why I'm here. Because I'm trying to move through a relationship. And I'm like, alright, I need to put my attention into something else. And you know, this type of thing called my name. So I said, hey, why not? Those are my questions to you. Because those are questions that I often let's hope it didn't mess up too much. Maybe you get to rewind it and figure it out. Because I don't think I lost connection. I just think you lost connection. And that's good because then you'll be able to rewind it back and see what I said. Everybody has to be every once in a while. Sometimes you get caught off guard being dramatic for no reason. Now that's some funny shit. Ooh. See the way they shuffle. Okay, so let's change that around. I am not my own worst enemy. I know what I will accept of myself and what I will accept of others. Positive, positive. You gotta think positive into yourself. How come you're feeding yourself so much negativity? Think of yourself as your own king in your own kingdom. I think I have my own kingdom and everybody has their own kingdom. How will you lay down the rules of your land? What will you accept? What will you not accept? Why do you have to be an enemy of yourself? Am I reading it right or wrong? Okay. Well, all it takes is a different mindset to change it. Because I'm trying to change mine. And I'm waiting to see what it's going to bring. One day at a time. One thought at a time. Got up today, I'm singing. Now, you know what day it is, right? We're in the middle of February, right? I want to sing Christmas songs. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That made me happy. Kids looking at me like I'm crazy. Doctor was talking, we'll go for a walk as a hope for Janice and Jim. And Mom and Dad can't hardly wait for school to start again. And sometimes it's hard to go through that change. But we all have to realize in life that change is hard. Think about it. When you work and you're so used to the way that you work and the system that you got going on, and then you get somebody else that is hired and says, we are going to do things this way. And now you got to change how you do what you do. What do? You suck it up and you deal with the bullshit. And that's just like life. You got to suck it up and deal with the bullshit. That's change. You see it coming, be like, all right, let's go. What you got coming for me? Because that's how I am. I'm like, come on, bring it. Come on, bring it. What you got to teach me today? That's what I asked the universe. What you got to teach me today? Come on, I'm ready for this change. How much are you going to change? Ooh. Now, you know what I say about that bullshit? You said it yourself. I have been dealing with a lot of bullshit. And my next question is, why do you deal with a lot of bullshit? Because I can't. I can't. Because then again, there you go. What did I say first? Love yourself. Why do you feel like you're dealing with bullshit? Do you have to deal with that bullshit? Or is it a choice that you made based on a decision that you made in the past? Because I don't like bullshit. I like to live my day free. So I don't put myself in situations. Wow. Bam. Good. That's right. You don't like it? Go the fuck on. Especially if you're unhappy. Alright. Then you need to change and make the move so you can be happy. Bam. That's what I said too. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes. I was married. And then one day I was like, all right now, that means something. We're all in a transition. Ooh, trippy. You know what else trippy? I like to smoke. Ha ha ha. And as you've seen the name of the video, we doing a smoke session. Oh, trippy, trippy, trippy. Well, what I like to say is all the cards have a different message. There we go. All the cards have a different message. And for the most part, all of them are going to resonate with you in one way or another. It's really all about what you put your attention to and how positive you are. We have to be positive in this life. We're here for a reason. We're here to grow the universe. Because we all are reincarnated. Because I sit back and ask myself, how many years have I been on this earth? How many times have I came back to this? Ooh, now that's some trippy shit. Some people may think I'm crazy. Good. Means that you're going to stay away. Good. And that's how I like to live my life. Give people reasons to stay away. That way I ain't got to deal with that bullshit. I like my life easy, smooth sailing. As long as I can pay my bills, shit. What? And people have to understand, like you need to know when to be submissive, and you need to know when to be dominant. In any relationship. You said you like both, but can you deal with both? Are you capable of releasing that control? Ha, ha, look at that. Ha, ha. Issues you need to work on. Because we all have to keep in mind that we cannot control the future. So you know what I do? I stay positive. That way I wake up happy every day. Negative come around? Okay, let's make it positive. Let's see what card we got for you today. Ooh, I put it down underneath the deck. Let's check that out. What do we have? Earth. Ooh. Nice card underneath. And the card that we pulled out is the Beloved. Ooh. Let's see what they got to say about you. The Beloved is a recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our parent, our friend, and we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the Beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. Ooh. The invitation. Accept the invitation to learn through the path of love. Expand your being through union with another. When you recognize the Beloved in another, you call forth their highest and purest nature. Follow the path of love. Ooh. The medicine. Be careful with romantic love. the kind of love you fall in and out of. Own all the projections you have placed upon the person you are dreaming of. Remember that they are only mirroring back your own deep longing rather than revealing their true selves. If you fail to notice this, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. So that's why I say you need to love yourself first. Because if you don't, as it says, if you fail to notice, be prepared to walk through the fire of strong emotions once again. And let's see what the next one is, which is 17, Earth. Oh, got me reading all this shit. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself. We're reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it. Our wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. So basically what I get with that is underneath, you know, truly who you are. You're solid in the person that you are. And when you allow somebody to come in and take advantage, you're allowing them to be their true selves. But when you put your foot down and let them know that this is who you are and this is what you will accept, it brings in the other person and who they truly are. Because to see you for who you are and make a decision on why they're there. And if they should continue. Stories. It's all stories. And I need some experience, so thanks for joining me. Because I'm learning. And these are brand new cards. Well, that Oracle deck is brand new. Don't get too comfortable. I don't want you to get attached and addicted now. I don't need that type of attention. Learn the message that you need to. I'll be your teacher. I'll be your guru. You don't know what that is? You know, search it up. Oh, no, you're good, honey. You're good. I smoke, I get paranoid, so my mind goes one way. See how I'm showing you how I am from the get-go? Yeah. See, there goes that line. You know, don't cry, see? See? From the get-go. You said you're smoking, right? Yeah, you have. So let's see what the good tarot got to say to you today. What does she have? The Four of Wands. Oh boy. Ooh. Happy home, happy life, a start of something stable, solid, a good foundation, equal on all sides, unable to be penetrated. The Four of Wands. So you are becoming more stable in yourself. Unable to be penetrated. As we all should be. Oh, there you go with the negativity. There you go with the negativity. Come on, what are we supposed to do? Positive, man, positive. Everything in life is supposed to be positive. See how quick you went back? No. Now change it around. I think so. Yeah, you're right. Not I think. No. You're right. I think so. Unless you don't want it to happen anymore. Don't speak it into life. What else do we have to say? Love. Ew. Ew. Oneness, so that's a little better. In all life, there is only the illusion of separation. In fact, we are all reflections of one another. When I make choices, I tend to see things as either or. See, that's the way you think of things, either or. In mine, I think, see, that's either or. Come on now. Bam! That's what we all learn. What if every choice I make is about an experience, a sharing, and an exploring? When I choose to see the unity in all things, magic abounds. Love is all around me. Spirit loves me unconditionally, and I can give and receive abundant love. Now, I'm trying to figure out why we got two things on the board all about love. But this one says oneness. So again, I have to ask, how much do you love yourself? No, this is for you. I get bored, man. I don't get too many people to come around. And like I said, I need the experience. I said, thank you for giving me the experience. I don't do readings and stuff. Why? Why? Isn't that stressful? I mean, in certain situations, yes, you need to have that passion and that energy in certain situations, but when do you take a rest? Like, come on now. See, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm like, I need my rest. I need some time to myself. I make it a point to have time to myself in my day because I need that time to do whatever the fuck I want. Let me relieve my stress, do what I need to, and then I get back in the rigmarole of what I need to do in my daily life. But I make time for myself, honey. Make time for yourself. Relieve some of that stress off your shoulders. Be happy. Love yourself. Why put yourself through that much stress? You're already stable. Why stress yourself out? We all do. But look what you've learned. Look what you've learned. You know where you want to be. See, I don't deal with that. When you had enough, you'll stop dealing with it. When you've truly had enough, you'll make a move. Because there's going to be a situation that's going to happen. The universe is going to bring it down. So right now you either have the choice to, or the universe is going to do it. Depending on and why do you think that is? Because people change. People grow on different levels. There you go, and stick with it. That's what I had to realize. Somebody wasn't growing on my level. You got to go. Because it was too stressful for me to stay under that level. It was stressful for me to stay in that energy. I wasn't happy. But the only way the change will occur is if you do it. And you did it. So now let the rest of the strength roll over. Now it's a roller coaster as you get to the end. Woo, woo, woo. How long will it be? How long will it be? Doo, doo, doo. How long will it be? Until you got to get off. It's the only thing I think of. Oh, this is what we on today? All right. Let's see how this is going to end. That's okay. Bam, and how you feel? Are you feeling like it's okay for everybody to have an opinion? Because I got one too. And I live my life the way I want to, not the way you want me to. I'm just saying. Oh, look at the way you feel. What did I just say? And look at this. The 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feeling left out in the cold. But you have to understand that it's okay. People get left out in the cold. But you need to change that around. All it takes is a thought. Why do you have to be the one left out in the cold? Why can't they be the one left out in the cold? They don't know what the fuck they missing. They don't know what the fuck they were supposed to learn. You know, they don't know how to grow. So who's really the one feeling left out in the cold? Because you're growing, you're moving forward. You're making movement. You understand that you don't have to deal with the bullshit, and they can't understand that they're bullshit. Am I right? Am I wrong? Because who matters most? You or them? It's all about the way you think. Because the 4 of Wands is here. Oh, the kiss is different now. And it's time that the kids can grow too. How old are they? How old are they? Now that's the main question. How old are they? How old are the kids, man? We're dealing with babies, elementary, middle school, high school. The 3-year-old's a little harder because they're going to see things differently. But so far as a 16-year-old, this should be a learning lesson for them. To have to learn and understand that although you still love the mother, the father, you have to experience something else on your own. And you have to always keep that communication open, especially with that 16-year-old. Because in life we have to keep in mind and understand that these are our future. We may not be their friends, but we have to be their parents. We have to teach them correctly. And we have to teach them to understand and realize that the negativity that goes on, they can clearly see it. They've been there for that long enough. They can see it. They have common sense. All you have to do is sit down, talk. You clearly see this isn't working. You clearly see what's going on. I don't think there's no reason for me to be here, and I think it's best for us to separate. He's old enough, she's old enough, the 16-year-old, to understand that and realize that you don't let people do you wrong. And it can be a learning situation for them to understand that you don't let people do you wrong. If you're not feeling right, get out. Because look how long you stayed in the situation. Yeah. Long time, right? Yeah. So look how long it taught you to learn that lesson. Yeah, I had to realize that on my own too. Do you want that same fate for your children? Or do you want them to understand that this situation is something that you have a choice? Because a lot of times when you look in these situations and you see the different situations, a lot of times the individual is not aware and does not realize and understand that, hey, you have a choice in this situation. All you have to do is make that first step. And a lot of people don't realize it. And then when they do, that first step is hard, but it's okay. You made the first step. Now you got to continue. And a lot of people get stuck in the middle of that. They let that fear take over. Now, do you want your child to go through that? Or to understand and realize, like if the 16-year-old is a girl, do you want her to realize when it's too late? Or to understand and realize that in a situation, if you have a man taking control, you have a choice to remove yourself from that situation. You have to let her know that you're there for her and love her enough to let her know that she don't need to do. Oh well. Okay. So it's time for him to learn too. Shit. You ain't got to deal with her. If she's too much, move on to the next one. What? It's easy for us to do as a child. To move on to the next one. But why is this so hard for us to do as an adult? Huh. That's a good question. That's a real good question. Oh, I don't know. Well, we've been over here an hour. Well, I've been on here an hour. Oh, a child, I know from experience, I don't want to be left out. And of course, we're going to get a message from the universe. Messenger of air. I know. Your shit fucked up, man. Who you got service with? I'm fucking with you. Anyways, now we have the messenger of air. So you're going to be enlightened to something new. Enlightened to a new beginning. Ooh, is it snowing out there? It's snowing out there, right? That's over where it's cold, cold. -20. Ooh. And look at that. The 10 of water. The 10 of cups. True happiness. Oh, they're sitting with your big old belly. You got a big old belly, huh? You cooking on the grill? Huh. Cooking on the grill? I cook on the grill. I feel like I want to pull some more cards. But I don't know. Let's use those ones. I want to know why this 10 of cups came up. Because right now, that's what you're trying to find. Yep. So with this 10 being underneath, I'm going to say that maybe that's something that you're searching for underneath. You know, deep down, that's something truly that you want. Is to have that full happiness. What? Bachelor pad. What? You know what that means? Hey, you want to come over? Hey, you want to come over? Hey, I don't want no company. Hey, I'm not home. So what's up with this 10 of water here? I like the big belly monk. Ooh, that's a big jump. Ain't that from state to state? Two of coins. There's a change that you need to juggle. What? And that's coming. The Emperor in reverse. So you're not going to be feeling all that stable, but it's definitely your time to rest. And whether you realize it or not, it just takes a different thought process to turn that ace around. So right now you're thinking that the change and the move that you're getting ready to take is not going to be good. Because right now you're looking for happiness and you don't think that this move is going to bring you happiness. But it's just a change that you need to juggle. Try and balance out how things move. Might have some rough seas in the back, but you're the boat. You're a good boat, nice, solid, and structured. You can handle them waves. And you're going to feel like the Emperor in reverse. You're not going to feel as stable as you want to be. But that's okay, because as I said, all it takes is a different thought process to turn that ace around. Same with the next card, the Ace of Wands. And yep, you need to walk away from people, places, and things that do not serve you. That's okay. And as you go ahead and move, it's going to be a restful time for you, because you'll be able to put down some of those stressful thoughts and move on to the new happiness that you search for. And look at this. Ha, 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 ha. You want to know what's under that tin of water as you're sitting there with all your happiness? The motherfucking Nine of Earth, single in its purest form. Boy, I tell you, sometimes your home of happiness is being single, because you get to learn yourself again, to see what you have become and what you have grown into, and enjoy your new growth. And I want to know how that growth goes. Like I said, a different thought process. Happy things as we move. Good, feel it in a good way. See, and now, you know what? That's so fucking funny. What's so funny is, you know, my sister is a Leo. And if I'm not mistaken, I've been trying to get her to come down with me since October. She's in her little situation. I told her in October, come on down with me. Now, mind you, it's been 5 months. She hasn't made the decision to come down and stay with me. Why? Because we're going to be packed in here like sardines. She got 6 kids. That's good. I'm so happy. Man. And I'm like, come on down. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to be a struggle. I know it's something that we all going to have to work through, but I'm just waiting for her to make that move so we can have our, you know, our new beginning. And she don't want to. So it's okay. You got to deal with the change that's coming. And once that change come in, you're going to be like, hey, this is easy to do. Trust me when I tell you. The only thing you have to do is change your thought process, because that's the only thing holding you back. It's the fear that you think it's not going to work. You're not there to think. You're there to just live. Accept what is given to you. Accept what is taken away from you. It was taken away from you for a reason. And I'm going to say, I hope you learned your lesson. So you ain't got to deal with that shit again. An hour. Do I really want to do Libra? Do I really want to do Libra? All right. So once again, love yourself first. Know that it's the change that you need to make for yourself. And everybody is entitled to their opinion. You're welcome to your opinion. All right. I'm glad you feel that way, because you're telling me how you would react to the situation. You're not telling me how I'm going to react to the situation. Accept it. All right. Nice to know you would do that. I'm not. do I want to do Libra? Yep, let's make this quick. Then I got some work to do. I got some work to do. I've been here for an hour 13. It was 9 something. What time is it? Ooh, it's 11 o'clock. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I need to get the fuck out of the house. That's right. I've been head first. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How come I can't see? Come on now. Here we go. And you know what's so funny? You know what's so funny is Leo is my moon. And that's how I prepare to, that's how I come into jobs and stuff. I go in there head first and just learn what I need to learn. Like this. I bought all this shit, man. You see how many decks I got? I got loads of decks. I just bought it all and said, I'm just go on the fly and I'm going to just learn what I need to learn and do it, with spirit. Let spirit be my guide. And that's so funny. Yeah, that's my moon. That's how I get into shit. I get into it and then I learn. Necessarily get it. I think the best way to explain it is we all have every sign in us. Some signs are stronger than others. And what I understand about our moon is that sometimes we hide that part of ourselves. And it only comes out when it needs to. But that's just my opinion. But we are strongly both our moon and our sun, in my opinion. And then, of course, the other signs come into play in different degrees. Because if you look at your natal chart and really search for it, you'll see that you got a sun, a moon, a Venus, yada, yada, yada. All of them play a part. You are a magician in yourself. You are able to transform any sign when you please. But you just have to know this about yourself. Some people don't realize it. Some people think, oh, well, I'm just this. Yes, you are that. But you also do things like this sign does. And you also do this like this sign does. And then this moon does this. And yada, yada, yada. I don't really pay attention. I just know that I am able to encompass every sign when I choose to. And with that knowledge, I can do anything I choose to. Let's hurry up and do Libra. Quick and in a hurry. That's what I like to see. I feel the change in me. Positive. That's right. Go with it. I want to see what the future holds. No. I said this is the beginning of my journey. I'm just starting shit, man. I only been doing this a couple of months. I don't have a big following to say, yeah, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. No. This is just a beginning. This is how I'm getting started. And I'm like, once I get to that level, yeah. See, this is like I said, this is the Leo in me. It's like I'll jump into it. I'll swim in the waters and see how deep I can go. So right now, this is my journey. and I'm just swimming in the shallow section. Right now, I hope I am. And right now, I'm just swimming in the shallow section. And then as I grow, I'll get deeper and deeper. Because as I grow, I'll be able to hopefully make a change to learn more and go deeper and deeper. So that's the Leo in me. I'm going to jump into it. And as I go deeper, I'll learn more. Shine like a diamond. Shine like the sun that you are. The Leo is the sun card. The Leo is the sun card. Why would you feel negative? Like, really? You are the lion. You are the king of the mountain. Not the king of the jungle. I can't say you in the jungle. King of the safari desert. Bam! Look at that. What? And we have to keep in mind that everybody has a king in them. Everybody has a queen in them. But the question is, what level are you at? Ooh. Some people think that they are the king, think that they are the queen, but not knowingly they are a page in the night. And if you watch tarot, you understand that some people are really just pages and knights. They haven't came into that king and queen status. Bam! That's good. I need to learn how to do that. I need to learn manifestation. Ooh, 121.00, 121.01. It is 11 o'clock. I've been sitting here shuffling for the last 5 minutes. Oh well. And you know what I like to think of them people? That's the devil trying to hold you down, baby. That's what I like to think of them. You're a peasant today. Oh, you trying to hold me down? You trying to keep me on a level that's beneath me? Shame on you. And treat them as such. Okay. Sure. Okay. Come on now. That's what I would do. Let them know this shit don't faze you. I go into this one place, this lady, hurry up and get me out of the place. Hey, how y'all doing? Good afternoon, good morning. That's me. When I come into place, that's what I do. Ah, good morning. Goodbye. Like, what? Bitch. Yes, okay. That's why you are where you are. Like, really? Oh, come on. Oh, me too, man. Oh, me too. Don't get started on me. Listen, wait. You said 30 pounds. You say 30 pounds. How much have I lost? I got you beat. I lost 60. What? I doubled you up. What? Doubled you up. I used to be 250. Big double cheeks. Chubby and fat. Breast all up here. Belly all out. Ass still flat. I gained wisdom. I had high blood pressure. I had to drop that shit. want to be taking this medicine? What? You giving me some pharmaceuticals to put in my body? What? Bitch. Bad enough I gotta put this food in my body. You want me to take some medicine too? On a daily basis? Because the food that you're giving me is causing me to have high blood pressure? Ooh. I went on a diet real quick. Oh, I lost that weight. Went back in. Oh, your blood pressure's good. Have you been taking your medicine? No. Oh, I think you could stay off your medicine then. Oh, I think so too. The hard thing is teaching that to your children. Yeah. One who don't like eating vegetables. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get Libra out the way, shall we? Past, present, and future for Libra. Ooh. Oh. Oh. With the wind. Ho, ho, ho. Oh. Now that came up from Leo too. Ain't that some shit? Now that shit right there make you smoke. Be like, what the fuck is this bitch doing to me? What the fuck is she doing to me? How come that card come up again? No, I'm fucking with y'all. But I like it when she does that shit. I like it when she gives me cards over and over again. So we got that for the Leo video. And now we have it again for the Libra video. Woo, woo. That's right. That's why we said smoke session. Let's play with these cards. See what they got in store for us. See what they make us really realize about ourselves that we refuse to see. Because I don't want to deal with that shit. But I got to. Make this quick, right? All right, for Libra, let's see what we got in store for your present. Oops, we don't do reversals on these main ones. The other cards are mixed up. And we have the Nine of Water, wish fulfillment, and underneath that, the Four of Wands. Up, so in your future, Libra, you are looking pretty damn good, I might say. We already know what that circle means. We got to read some more on that wind. If you want to know what that circle means, you can go back to the Leo video. So I can't wait to see how long that positivity stays with you. So keep in mind, you are the sun. As above, so below. Shine wherever you go. And if they don't like it, oh well. They're entitled to their opinion. Keep it moving. So let's see what we have for your future, Libra. And we have, woo, the Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. And underneath, the Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. What? Let's see what this wind means. 63. That's all the way. Ooh, that's, oh, 63 is long. Oh, shit. I'm glad I don't have to read the circle. Yeah, you better rewind it. 1.5 pages. Boy, I tell you. The symbol of the wind represents the element of air. It rules communication through song, thought, and inspired ideas. It also signifies change with qualities both positive and negative. The wind blows from each of the 4 directions, and there are different qualities bestowed by each. South, carrying a new sense of trust, helping you gently begin to discard habits and parts of you that are no longer needed. West, calling you to more introspection, to a willingness to make final decisions, to let go of attachment and ego desires. North, moving to bring you wisdom and strength. East, carrying clarity of vision and purpose. Whichever way the wind is blowing for you, the message, which the wind whispers or shouts, is a challenge. It may take courage at first to turn and face the wind, but you will find exultation in moving toward it and receiving its lessons. And that's all I read on that. No, not. When the spirit of the winds come calling, it's a sign of change. Perhaps you need to change your mind about something. Perhaps an old way of doing things has become automatic. And now that you've gained greater clarity, you can make a new choice. Regardless of what the change is, you can expect to be understood and to have clear communication with others at this time. Ideas are solid, and the shift that is being called for is in the highest good of all. So change is coming. And what does this mean? That's underneath. So underneath, you're changing, coming. And what this circle means for you, Libra, is that you are a part of all life, as all life is a part of you. And it's time to look around to see what that life is bringing to you. And we are going to use the Starman Tarot because this is one of the last decks I bought. And oh my goodness, the graphics are just out of this world. Ooh, and they shuffling so good. Oh no, let me shut up before I fuck up shit. Oh no. I thought I was on roll. Because this is one of my bigger decks, so I have a little bit of trouble shuffling, and one is stuck. Alright, it's not stuck anymore. And they shuffling pretty good today. Alright. Let's see what we got in store for Libra, so I can get out and get some work done. Ooh. The King of Wands in reverse with the Death card in the upright and the Empress in the upright. Okay, so that's good, in my opinion, because you're not moving forward passionately towards anything as you go through this change. And as you go through the change, you're feeling very solid as the wind is blowing. That King of Wands is there because, of course, you chose not to let that wind blow you in a direction where you shouldn't be in. And you're not taking action toward that specific section. Because you're very solid in where you stand. So keep that in mind as the wind blows and as you go through this change, is that you're very solid where you stand. So as you're standing there very solid, take a look around you. Pay attention to the things that are happening around you. Because the circle is there to let you know that things are at play. You just have to pay attention to see what's really going on in the background. Now in your present, we have the Nine of Water. Wish fulfillment. I'm wishing on a star. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. All them cups, like, yes, yes. Really? Yes. Alright, let's see what we got to say about this with the Four of Wands underneath. See, look, you're very solid as the wind is coming through. With the Empress underneath and the Four of Wands. All these are nice solid cards that you are feeling underneath. Claim your independence as you're feeling that strength. Because you're going through a change and you need to grasp on it. That is the Nine of Swords. Really? Libra, really? The Nine of Swords? Alright, we'll talk about that. And the Fool. What? Underneath, the Two of Cups. Alright, so the Two of Cups is there letting me know that you need to love yourself. We all have a yin and yang, and you need to love both sides of yourself. Okay? Because right now you're in your head. While you're in the Nine of Cups, how come you have two nines? How could you be in the Nine of Cups and still in your head? That's the energy that we need to let go of. And you know what will happen with just a little bit of communication? A little bit of additional knowledge, it can change that nine right around. So, as you take this first step, you definitely need to love yourself first. And in the future, we have see the big picture. Ooh. The Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Follow with the Knight of Pentacles. Really? Underneath, the King of Cups in reverse. Holding back. Truly holding back. Or maybe not. Claim your independence. Love yourself. You are already the Empress that you are. You have a solid foundation. You just need to stand tall when this wind comes a-blowing. And always remember to love yourself with whatever is coming your way as you go through this change. It's okay for you to be in your head. Everyone's in their head. But just watch what you decide to put your energy into. Because the King of Wands is reversed. Letting me know that right now your energy isn't too high. I see only two negative cards out of everything sitting here. Even the King of Cups being upside down isn't two negatives. There goes the Ten of Swords in reverse under that King. Letting me know that you're definitely moving out of this state. See what happens with a little bit of knowledge? You move out of that state. Because there's something that you need to do. And it starts with you first. Because you're solid. Some extra love into yourself. And claim your independence. Because you are who you are. And don't let nobody tell you no different. So let's take this leap. Let's see where it ends up. Ooh, pretty cards. Enjoy your day. Be safe. And it is the weekend. Yes, I ain't got shit to do but work. Yes. Y'all be safe.